A while ago, I started the process of putting my game on Steam, and very recently I made it public. It's a grand strategy game, so if you like that sort of thing, Wishlist Ascendant Dawn on Steam, the link is in the description. I haven't put it up for sale yet, so view this more as an in-progress devlog. The first part of putting a game on Steam is paying the Steam Direct fee and filling in a lot of paperwork. It was actually easier than I expected, though still took a lot of time. The next phase was to create all the art and write the description. I went through several iterations of both, and I'm still iterating actually. For the description, I've settled on dividing the page into each part of the game. I've also done my research and found that a lot of pages with GIFs and graphics in the description do well. I chose to have graphics showing the different types of troops available. I also made 2 GIFs showing seasons and city growth. For the art, Steam requires some capsule images. Capsule images are various ways of advertising your game, such as what would appear on a big banner or a very small banner. And so I have to create several images and kind of move them around a bit, all of the elements, to make sure they actually look good in all these different sizes, and have a really distinctive and kind of quite large font. For the images, I mainly focused around the nouns of my game. Nouns are a concept I made up, but somebody else probably has made them up as well. And the idea is that in games we often talk about the verbs, and that is the doing action, such as you cutting down a tree in a survival game, or you hitting an enemy with a spell or a sword or a gun. And those are things you do in the game, or clicking on UI elements in a more strategy-focused game. Well, I also thought, why not expand this terminology to include nouns? And a noun is the setting and the grand scale story. So, for instance, in Ascendant Dawn, the nouns are player-generated story, which is a bit too generic, and a Bronze Age aesthetic. I also thought about adjectives, and that's mainly how your game looks, so pretty much either stylized or realistic, and then how exactly it looks, so like how realistic is it. For Ascendant Dawn, I've not put a massive emphasis on the styling of my game. I've just created fairly good-looking graphics. But it is something you want to look out for in the screenshots of your game. That and accurately showing the verbs is also very important, showing what people can do in the game, which I've done in Ascendant Dawn by showing all the different types of mechanics. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and join the Discord in the description.